Another Democrat is in the 2020 race. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. Beto O'Rourke.
I'm running to serve you as the next president of the United States of America.
He's the 12th Democrat to formally announce a White House bid in a video this morning.
This is going to be a positive campaign that seeks to bring out the very best from every single one of us, that seeks to unite a very divided country.
A former congressman from Texas, O'Rourke got a lot of attention in 2018, nearly unseating Republican Senator Ted Cruz. The black box flight recorders from the Ethiopian Airlines plane that crashed Sunday are now in France to be analyzed. It was the second crash in 5 months involving a Boeing 737 MAX 8 jet. And the day after the U.S. joined other countries and airlines grounding the MAX 8 and MAX 9. Fox's Evan Brown's live at Miami's airports.
Now, Dave, this is a big hub for American Airlines. It flies passengers from here, not just around the nation, but around the world, really. And it's where its fleet of 737 MAX 8 and MAX 9 jets are based. American says service interruptions would be minimal. And here on the flight board, just a couple of flights are listed as canceled, and those are destinations normally serviced by the MAX jets, like a flight that would normally depart this hour to New York's LaGuardia. While the terminal here is busy, it is not chaotic, and the long security line is moving at a good pace, Dave.
Evan, the Senate may vote today to block President Trump's national emergency declaration.
Our Republican friends know the right thing to do. They should not be afraid to do it.
5 GOP senators may side with Democratic leader Chuck Schumer to help pass the resolution. President Trump tweeted this morning he's prepared to issue his first veto, calling the southern border a national security and humanitarian nightmare. Millions of Americans can check their news feeds and message and post pics again now that an hours-long outage, Facebook and Instagram, is over. Both social media companies back up and running. Facebook posted on Facebook at about 2 a.m. It's good to be back. This is Fox News.
All money managers might seem the same, but while some give their clients cookie-cutter portfolios, Fisher Investments tailors portfolios to your goals and needs. Some only call when they have something to sell. Fisher calls regularly, so you stay informed. And while some advisors are happy to earn commissions whether you do well or not, Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when you do better. In other words, we're on your side. Maybe that's why most of our clients come from other money managers. So if you're in or nearing retirement, talk with us and find out why investors are switching to and staying with Fisher Investments. Fisher Investments. Clearly better money management. Investments in securities involve the risk of loss. Visit us at FisherInvestments.com to find out what we can do for you.
Well, if those 5 Republicans do vote against President Trump today, it would be the second day in a row some GOP senators join Democrats backing a resolution that could also be vetoed.
A bipartisan 54-46 vote in the Senate adopted a resolution calling for the end of U.S. military support for Saudi Arabia in Yemen, defying a veto threat from the White House.
We are reasserting the constitutional authority of the United States Congress in terms of war making.
Vermont Independent Bernie Sanders sponsored the resolution with Utah Republican Mike Lee. The resolution next goes to the Democratic-controlled House. The administration warns the resolution undermines the fight against extremism. On Capitol Hill, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
Pro-choice activists may be busy again, filing legal challenges as 2 more states get ready to enact new abortion restrictions.
Arkansas and Utah have become the latest states to send their governors laws that would ban most abortions 18 weeks into a woman's pregnancy. The Arkansas House gave final approval in an 86-1 vote, and it's supported by Republican Governor Asa Hutchinson. Utah also passed the 18-week ban, but Republican Governor Gary Herbert hasn't said whether he'll sign it. Bills in both states have exceptions for rape and incest. The 18-week bans would be the strictest in the country. Tanya J. Powers, Fox News.
Well, it's like something out of a mob movie, a hit on a reputed organized crime boss in New York City.
Shortly after 9 last night, police tell us that 53-year-old Francesco Calli, who's better known as Frankie Boy, was shot multiple times in front of his home. Police haven't named any suspects, haven't made any arrests.
Robert Moses with Fox 5 TV outside the house on Staten Island. Another loss for Johnson & Johnson. A jury in California awarding $29 million to a woman who claims she got cancer from their baby powder. Johnson & Johnson insists the powder's safe, but juries in Los Angeles and Missouri have also awarded other women millions of dollars over cancer claims. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Hey, good Thursday morning. A big sigh of relief following the game at the United Center last night, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we had to win. We did. Local news now brought to you by Jamie Monticelli and Classic Plumbing. Jamie will give us the news in a moment. Classic Plumbing, honest, affordable, and professional with a 2-year warranty on all their work. Call 586-PIPE or see their page on Facebook, online, classicplumbinginc.com.
Good morning. I'm Jamie Monticelli with your ESPN 93.5 local news update. A quick note about a road closure coming up on Monday. In order to complete soil borings adjacent to 901 West Springfield, Bodine Environmental will be closing one southbound lane to Prospect Avenue between Springfield Avenue and Healy Street. That'll happen on Monday the 18th between 8:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. New data shows Illinois is losing more high school students to pursue college degrees out of state. The Chicago Tribune says the Illinois Board of Higher Education shows 48.4% of Illinois public high school graduates enrolled in four-year universities in 2017 went to out-of-state schools. That's up almost 3.5 points from 2015, and it's gone up steadily over the last couple of decades. About 2/3 of Illinois students choosing four-year schools end up in Iowa, Indiana, Missouri, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, and Minnesota. You're up to date. I'm Jamie Monticelli.
According to Classic Plumbing, these facts are essential for good work. Classic plumbers are experienced, qualified, and consistent. Right up front, you'll know all the work is warranted for 2 years. Their $55 diagnostic fee covers your estimate and applies to your job. Classic Plumbing promotes a culture of doing good work and hiring outstanding local people. Tim Culver's Classic Plumbing in Urbana and Mahomet get you technology with a tradition of value. Call 586-PIPE. Look them up on Facebook or online, classicplumbinginc.com.
Blossom Basket Florists, they turn your feelings into flowers. 2 locations. Village at the Crossing in Champaign, Cunningham and Urbana. Call 367-ROSE or blossombasket.com. They bring us our weather. Diane Ducey.
Scattered showers and thunderstorms this morning and a high wind warning from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Actually, the wind's up to 30 mile an hour early and then up to 60 mile an hour late.
Man.
If you're driving next to high-profile vehicles and in and out of underpasses, you got to...
What's a high-profile vehicle?
A semi.
Oh.
You know, with a big back end, of course.
You're driving next to a big old semi.
And an RV.
Yeah, because they blow around a little
bit.
Yeah. High-profile vehicle.
Yeah, that's what the official weather statement says.
Okay.
High 64, low 34. 40 the high tomorrow. Morning showers, windy conditions, down to 27. On the weekend, though, partly cloudy. Saturday's high at 41, 45 on Sunday. We're at 54 now. ESPN 93.5.
I thought high-profile vehicle might be, hey, we can help get your kid into college. You know, we can promote and get your kid into college. We're
big old advertising on there.
We know how to do it. Boy, that story is not over. We talked all about it yesterday. And we'll see where it goes from here. FBI and 50 indictments, including one here locally that we talked about yesterday. And we'll see if there's more, but it was quite the deal. You just kind of got somebody. You got your guy who happened to be Rick Singer, and then he came over and made sure the applications were good. And about the 6th visit, he said, hey, I might be able to get you in the side door. But they're going to need to be on the football team or whatever it was. And one guy said, I didn't like that. Some guy spoke anonymously of being involved in on that. Political strategist from the Impact Group is Tom Speaks. Tom, how much did you have to pay to get your son or daughter on a soccer team? Man.
I actually used their skill to get on the team. It's an old American tradition.
What did Ben Dreyfuss, son of Richard Dreyfuss, tweet out yesterday? I got into college a good old-fashioned way. Everybody knew my dad. So, anyway.
At least he's being honest, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Tom Speaks. Lisa Page admitted Obama DOJ ordered stand down on Clinton email prosecution. Let's hear and listen to the coverage now. Huh? Really? Tom, this is rather large, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean this is a big deal. What we've got is sworn testimony essentially stating that they were ordered by the Obama administration, or at least Obama DOJ, to stand down. And what's what's happening here is, in a very larger sense, the Democrats are going to continue to push forward the different investigations, and the Republicans, their strategy, of course, is going to be to try to cast doubt on those investigations. And this revelation, between the text between she and this Peter Strzok, are quite damaging.
I don't think they are, because nobody's saying. I mean, let me reverse this. Donald Trump has ordered the DOJ to stand down on Manafort. You think that'd get covered?
You're saying that you don't believe that this revelation by the page it undermines the investigation at all?
I don't think anybody's going to do anything because it's not getting any coverage. This is shocking as far as this revelation that the Obama Justice Administration has said, we're not prosecuting Hillary. Well, that seems to be quite a scandal to me.
Yeah, I think what you're seeing is there's so much confusion, there's so much talk, there's so much dialogue. I don't think they're having a hard time knowing what's up and what's down right now. I would agree that if it was reversed, I think you would hear a heck of a lot more about it. You're not hearing a whole lot about the Lisa Page correspondence with Peter Strzok at this point.
Well, again, is this not an example of when people were throwing around deep state? When you had people in there so biased that it was very difficult to do their jobs, and then directed from the top to stand down? You're not supposed to do that, Tom. Man.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's very damaging. This Peter Strzok, once again, I mean, his text back and forth with the phrases like "we'll stop it." The phrases "we'll stop it" was referring to the Trump election.
Yeah.
And that's a concern when this individual is at a very high level involved in an investigation.
Political strategist, the Impact Group, Tom Speaks, is on the phone for a few more minutes from the great town of Hudson, Ohio. Okay, you're a guru on this thing. Tell me now who I bet on to be the Democratic nominee. Come on, Tom.
That is the total 8-ball question. I mean, honest to God, I don't think anybody knows. Anybody that is saying that would be out of their minds. And I think what you're going to see is an absolute. It is going to be interesting these next months. And the Republicans are going to continue to push forward their accomplishments, and the Democrats are going to do everything they can to surface every possible scandal or scent of a scandal.
I think Joe Biden is going to get chewed up and spit out. What do you think?
I think Joe Biden is often portrayed as everybody's crazy uncle, and I think that he is going to have some trouble. Yeah, I do think that the Democrats are going to try to go for someone more of a moderate sense. That would make sense for them to do so, but I don't think that Joe Biden would probably rise to the occasion.
Well, I mean, don't you think when they come after him, and they will, kind of like, maybe not like Howard Schultz, but they're going to hit Joe Biden because he's too darn right-wing. Gosh, come on. So when that happens, I think Uncle Joe's going to say stuff. I don't think he'll stand down, and then that's not going to be pretty either.
Yeah, I mean, once again, we are in absolutely uncharted political territory. Yeah. It will not be pretty. It'll be fireworks everywhere, and no matter what happens, it is going to be absolute interesting TV watching.
But no tip on who I should put the 100 on? The Hondo. I mean, Elizabeth Warren. Did you see yesterday, Tom, Elizabeth Warren was just beside herself on the college application? Didn't she have a little problem with applications? I thought that was kind of ironic. Anyway, we'll see. But Bernie, certainly, Uncle Bernie, who totally got robbed last time. I mean, it should have been him over Hillary. But anyway, what a fascinating time we live in, Tom. Here's hoping.
Good luck to you, and thanks for having me this morning.
Political strategist from the Impact Group out of Ohio. It's Tom Speaks. 7:14 ESPN 93.5 Sports Headlines coming up. Hey, I had told you earlier in the week we're going to give it $1,000 to get some landscaping done from Kusky Landscaping, and it's coming up. I will explain. We'll talk to this guy. He's massively talented at landscaping. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen.
You probably don't wake up at night thinking about the top right corner of your dresser. You know, the corner that sticks out about shoulder height, and if moved, will bear claw the wall during a move. The move specialists at 2 Men in a Truck do think about these things. They care about sharp corner, gougy things, so you don't have to. It's what keeps us awake. Rest easy. Enjoy your move. 2 Men in a Truck. movers who care. Visit twomenchampagne.com for your accurate moving estimate.
CMA Strike with Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. For 25 years, Matex has been Central Illinois' premier provider for home services. We've worked hard to build long-term relationships with our customers. At Matex, we strive for excellence and give you the personal attention you not only expect, but deserve. Visit MatexService.com today and see all the ways our trained and certified technicians can serve you. We specialize in train but service all brands. That's MatexService.com. Get the fix with Matex.
Well, as I said, quite a relief last night, United Center, because, had this... Anyway, it didn't happen. We win. Yeehaw.
Yes.
Because it could have been nasty had we lost. Now I feel good. We play Iowa tonight. Let's go.
We're at a game from Georgie. I mean, he had 14 points out of the first few minutes.
It was 12 out of 15. Georgie fouled out, was unavailable for overtime. Jeremy Warner asked Georgie how he felt on the bench.
I was just really excited. I can't really put it in my words. I was just so excited. At the same time, I was so confident in my guys because, I knew they would leave all out there. We've been through a really tough year, and I know these guards are tough, and I know they will give everything out there on the floor. I was just so confident in them. I really felt like we're going to win the game, and we did, and it was just a great feeling.
Yeah, Georgie was remarkably good last night.
26 points altogether.
Yeah.
Trent Frazier adding 21, including that go-ahead three-pointer late.
And Io didn't play particularly well, but he hit a huge three-ball at the end.
And Andres Feliz, 11 points with a career-high 10 rebounds, more importantly. We need a rebound guy, and he was on last night. So A.J. Turner, 20 points, and Derek Pardon added 17 for Northwestern. So the Wildcats were playing without their lead scorer, Vic Law, who sat out with that right knee injury. But we'll take it. It's Iowa at 8:30 tonight for round 2.
Listen, Iowa's lost 4 in a row. They've smoked us twice. So they're supposed to beat us. No pressure. Go play. And Iowa, meanwhile, is going, because they've lost 4 in a row.
I guess so.
And they can't lose to Illinois, right? They can't lose to Illinois, right? They won't lose to Illinois, right?
Right.
Let's go.
A little
Pressure's
on the
off.
game.
Pressure's off. Let's just go play.
NBA tonight has the Pacers and Thunder going at it. St. Louis Blues on ice with the Senators. Blackhawks over Toronto 5-4 yesterday. NFL trending story. Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson took down his Instagram post showing him going 105 miles per hour and someone in the car without a safety belt. At the age of 22, he's one of the youngest quarterbacks in NFL last season to start after Joe Flacco was injured. That's pretty much sports to this hour. I'm Diane Ducey.
Okay, coming up, by the way, Iowa is only 3.5-point favorite. Now they're a 6 seed, we're an 11 seed, so 3.5 is like a little respect, I suppose.
We can do that.
We can totally play against Iowa. And again, now it's like, who cares? Play. I think the pressure's off. We beat Northwestern. I don't think there's a great deal of thought we're going to beat Iowa, but if we do, it's chest pumping time because you made it to Friday.
Big time.
Yeah. So it'll be a great finish if we can get her done. All right. Now we've been talking about Joel Kuski. He's a local landscaper with a company called Kuski Landscaping. We're going to meet him in just a moment. And then we're going to give somebody a chance at $1,000. Wow. $1,000 toward landscaping.
Right, as you get ready to text in to 359-2255.
You'll want to stand by. If you are someone who is truly a candidate, said, man, I've got to do a refurb or I've had a pergola thing that my wife really wants to get done, stand by. I might be able to help toward that. 359-2255. Stand by. Let's check your weather. ESPN 93.5 3-day forecast from the National Weather Service.
A high wind warning, gusts up to 60 miles per hour later. It starts at 9 a.m., goes through 10 o'clock tonight. Scattered showers and thunderstorm chance at 60%. Today's high 64, down to 35 tonight. Up to 40 tomorrow. Morning showers, then windy and a low 27 in the evening. Partly cloudy for Saturday. High 41, low 26, 45 with more clouds on Sunday. Right now, the temperature's at 54, ESPN 93.5.
In Illinois and Iowa, was it 8:30?
Yeah.
It's a late game again.
That's right.
And then when we beat Iowa, it's late again against Michigan on Friday night. Fox Business Minute brought to you by Starla Car over at Provident Financial Group in Champaign, where partnerships are built on trust. Find Starla at Provident Financial Group, LLC. FoxBusinessMinute.com. It is Thursday, March 14th. Time for Fox Business Minute at 7:20.
From the Fox Business Network. No end in sight to Boeing's problems after the U.S. and other nations grounded its 737 MAX jet. The second crash in 5 months has badly damaged Boeing's reputation. The 737 MAX was its most popular jet. He's had a lot of trouble getting out all the orders for Tesla's Model 3, but tonight at an event in California, Elon Musk is expected to unveil another all-electric vehicle. It's the Model Y compact SUV, another try at turning Tesla into a mass-market car company. Federal prosecutors conducting a criminal investigation of Facebook, looking into the social media company's partnerships with other tech companies. With the Fox Business Report, I'm Carol Zimmer.
From the Fox News Podcasts Network, The Candidates with Brett Baer. Each week, Fox's chief political anchor, Brett Baer, sits down with a panel of Fox News personalities and experts to bring you up-to-date information on potential 2020 presidential candidates.
I'm going to get me a beer.
The state of play.
Justice rings out for all.
And the possible path to victory.
Who's going to beat Donald Trump?
Subscribe now to The Candidates with Brett Baer, wherever you get your podcasts, or foxnewspodcasts.com.
Exclamation point.
This is Eric Bolin with Provident Financial Group. At Provident, our job is to help clients plan for and get through some of life's toughest challenges. Our mission is to provide each of our clients with individualized strategies, premier service, and independent thinking to help them achieve their financial goals. Contact us today at 3017 Village Office Place in Champaign, or call 217-366-3456, or find us online at ProvidentFinancialGroupLLC.com.
Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Cars that sound like this. Trust Pennzoil Synthetics to protect their engines in extreme conditions. Top racing teams know that Pennzoil Synthetics give them the performance to help them succeed. And your car's engine deserves the same. Because your daily commute is no less important. Get complete protection for top engine performance just like the pros. Visit Pennzoil.com/rebate to save on Pennzoil Synthetics. Terms apply.
All right, Thursday morning, How to Hire a Landscape Company, a step-by-step guide for homeowners, written by Joel Kuski. You actually wrote a book, man.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to get a book plug out of it.
Oh, heck yeah.
Right on, man.
But why would you... It should be titled How to Hire Me. Why would you be so mature and generic? Anyway, why'd you do that? I mean, it's very helpful.
Yeah, I mean, obviously my name's on the front of it, man, but this is not about drawing attention to me, man. This is about helping people. People need the information on how to do this.
Yeah.
How to get through this process, how to get the right person out to their house. If it happens to be me, fine. Okay. But people need help with
That's
this.
awesome. Joel Kuski, Kouski, grew up around here. You served our nation, military, play in the church band. Cool dude. Why landscaping? Tell me about the connection to landscaping.
Why landscaping? Well, after being in the military for 7 years, I mean, I thought I was going to do that for life. I thought that was going to be my thing. And, to be completely honest, man, I mean, after a motorcycle accident, 10 years.
You had a bad accident.
Bad accident. Yeah, I got beat up real bad, I had to stay active. I couldn't take my nuclear engineering education and go have a desk job. Man.
You're a nuclear engineer kind of thing?
Well...
You started learning about in the
that was my
military.
That was my background. Yeah, that was my background. Right.
Wow.
The physical demand.
Yeah.
Okay. To get better, right? To heal and everything. I mean, I had to go be active. Doctors told me go be active.
So you're part of the. You lay the. You help build a pergola.
Absolutely, man.
Okay.
Well, so I started cutting grass. I mean, that was where it began.
Awesome.
And once I got a taste of how to
productive physical therapy.
Yeah, exactly. Once I got a taste of how to help people, dude. I mean, it was on from there.
Well, you came to my house and you drew up some plans, and they're beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just really creative and different. I like what you were doing with the trees. Really, really smart. How does that work? Is it a God-given thing where you just see something? When you see because some yards you're just going, there's nothing there. And how do you do that?
No, it's you. I mean, I met with you and your wife.
Yeah.
You know, it's about you. I mean, actually, I just sitting out here in the parking lot a minute ago, I shot a selfie video, you know, about like...
You're so into social media. You got Stacy here, and she's just like dominating this thing.
Right.
I feel like I'm on TV, like 3 different cameras. I'm a little nervous here.
Well, you know, what? People aren't just going to hear you, right? They're going to see you here, too.
That's great.
Look, it's about you. It's like, that's the secret, you know? It's like, it's a conversation between you and me, man. It's getting to know you.
Yeah.
And then that becomes whatever we do at your house.
So when you met with Janet and Stevie J, you knew, you know, maybe she liked the pretty color flowers. Maybe he wants this new tree in the corner that's been dead for a while. And
yeah. Well, there's a lot more context in how you do life. You know, what's your life plan coming up in the next 5, 10, 15 years, you know? Because that makes a difference, right? The landscaping is just kind of the extension of that.
All right, so we're about to give out $1,000 because I'm gonna buy somebody a chance to work with you. I'm gonna give a $1,000 voucher, and they're gonna. The process is they'll call you. Now here's the deal too. You got to execute this thing fairly quickly, so you've got to be somebody that's ready to go. If you're saying, well, we've talked about it, probably not a good fit right now. We're looking for Action Jackson here, man. We want somebody to be ready to go to beautify, and what a great time now to get it going.
Yeah, it's finally warm outside, man. Everybody's starting to think about it.
All right. So if you're somebody who is ready to get Joel coming over here in the next few days, right, maybe the next few days, we'll give you, I don't know, probably 10 days to execute the whole deal. Come out.
Man, I'll come out this afternoon. My schedule's pretty clear
all right.
right
Well,
now. Right?
You want to say you want to get her done in 7 days? We're going to execute this. Can you do it that fast? Can you give me plans that quickly?
Totally, absolutely.
All right, so this is for the urgent. This is for somebody who's ready to go. I want to beautify my yard. I want to talk about that pergola we've thought about. I want to beautify doing a couple of trees, whatever it is. I'm ready to give out $1,000 toward Kusky Landscaping. Now you have to text in JOEL. Text in Joel if you want to win $1,000 from a really, really good guy that's really, really good at what he does. You're welcome. How exciting. 359-2255. If you're somebody that's pretty serious about it, $1,000. I don't know if I've ever done $1,000.
Just text in Joel, JOEL.
JOEL. If you're somebody who could use some landscaping and want to meet a really, really good guy, and no other things to know except that it's $1,000 voucher.
You know, you brought up this pergola twice now.
There's no question. See how perceptive he is?
I see what direction he's going with this.
Well, Janet has wanted a pergola.
Well, and I know you do swimming pools and
you do.
reflective ponds and
absolutely.
all.
Well, you got a guy, and you work with people, and you can put together gorgeous.
Absolutely, man. We have a tremendous network of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Some of these saying, Joel, please.
Oh, we got one that says please.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're looking for a pretty please now, because you gotta top that.
Yeah.
All right.
I think someone was
painful.
Listen, you're really. It's been a pleasure getting to know you, and I really, really think you're good. I mean, I do. And you can go to the website KOUSKI.com.
That's right. Yeah, we got the YouTube channel too, where we actually upload a lot of our 3D designs. So as people are looking, thinking about texting in here, they can actually look at that.
We got a few coming. Okay. Oh. Too many. Oh no! What? 80? When Joel came over, I want to tell people what you were thinking, because you're perceptive, but so am I. Joel looked around and said, "This dude doesn't own a rake." Sorry, and actually, I don't. I don't own a rake. And you're thinking, man, it'd really be easy if just raked inside the bushes here. Okay, we'll deal with that. I expected 4 or 5 people, Joel.
And now we're into triple digits. So, and some people really excited and texting in, 30 times.
Okay,
here.
There's a movie that's pretty good called The Candidate from the early 1970s with Robert Redford, and he runs for Senate. He's not going to win. The guy's in office 40 years, not going to beat that guy, and he does. At the end of the movie, they're in a room back there, and they say, he looks at his campaign manager and says, now what? I think we're in the same position here.
Exactly.
Right now.
All right, thank you for coming in. And great to meet you. And I'm very impressed.
Thanks, Stevie.
We'll have you back.
Right on.
Joel Kusky. We've had a few Joels texted in this morning.
Yes, and now someone with a video that says, help me. It's a clip from a video.
Man, what a great idea. Yeah. Keep it coming.
Listen. The guy that did a video said, "Help me! I'm calling you."
There you go.
No, we're gonna talk. You may not win, but I'm going to talk to you because of that.
Yeah.
Well done. Nice to see you, Joel. Thanks, bud.
Thank you.
Kusky.com.
Yeah, Kouski. Okay, we'll be right back. ESPN 93.5. We'll check your local news, Fox News, all that's next.
Attention graduating Champaign County senior girls. The Women's Business Council of Champaign County wants to help you continue your education. The Jumpstart Scholarship is an annual merit-based scholarship awarded to students who are committed to using education to better their lives and that of their family and community. Deadline to apply is midnight, March 15th. See your school counselor for more information or go to wbccc.org/jumpstart.
Fox News. I'm Lillian Wu. Over 1,000 flights canceled and delayed across the country. A few of them, the Boeing planes, grounded in the wake of the deadly crash in Ethiopia.
The 737 MAX 8 and the 737 MAX 9 and planes associated with that line.
President Trump making the announcement yesterday. Most of the flight cancellations today, though, because of a massive blizzard hitting the nation's midsection.
One for the record books, 100-mile-per-hour gusts in Texas, 80-mile-per-hour gusts in Denver, Colorado. And we still have blizzard warnings for parts of the Rockies, the Northern Plains. Flooding imminent ahead of this system.
Fox meteorologist Janice Dean. And the hunt is over for an Arizona man police say shot and critically wounded 3 men and kidnapped his girlfriend. They were found in Glendale, Arizona. This is Fox News.
Fox Business Minute will be coming up next hour at 8:20, and we'll tell you how the market's going to open. Let's check your local news now. Brought to you by American Eagle Auto Glass. Got one of those pesky rock chips. Wade can fix that for like $50. For expert window replacement or repair for windshields and windows in your car, truck, or van, American Eagle Auto Glass does the job right the first time. Visit Wade Adams, 706 Bloomington Road in Champaign.
Good morning. I'm Jamie Monticelli with your ESPN 93.5 local news update. 8 area McDonald's restaurants have been sold to family members of a lawmaker out of Taylorville. The News-Gazette says the restaurants have been sold to family members of U.S. Representative Rodney Davis. Davis's brother Brad and father Marty completed the sale on Wednesday. They own other McDonald's locations in cities like Taylorville and Vandalia. A Minnesota-based search firm has put together a list of qualities for the next superintendent of Urbana schools based on a lot of public input. The News-Gazette says a representative from School Exec Connect told school board members this week community members hoped a new superintendent would be someone visible both in and out of the district, who is collaborative and an effective team builder, who is visionary and forward-thinking. Being bilingual would be a plus. The results come from 20 focus groups plus a couple of open forums. Board members will be interviewing 5 to 7 candidates in late April. You're up to date. I'm Jamie Monticelli.
Do you avoid going through the drive-thru windows because you have to open your door to place your order? Is the dog wanting the window down to get the spring air in his face? Are the kids embarrassed by the rock chips in the windshield? Well, make the family happy and spring into getting it all fixed. Call American Eagle Auto Glass at 443-GLASS. Their certified technicians can repair your window regulator, fix your rock chips, or replace any needed auto glass. American Eagle Auto Glass, 443-4527. Clearly the right choice.
All right, you need janitorial supplies. You go to CMI, go online, CMIclean.com. They're local. It's Betsy and Brad Parks. I work for them on Hardworking Man. Yeah, I impressed them a lot. I was on that little machine that cleans floors and stuff and didn't hit too many things, and I think they were impressed. It's CMIclean.com, 359-6262, 359-6262 for CMIclean.com. I did not expect that many people needing landscaping.
Right.
So good news. I'm going to be doing this the next few months. So if you don't win this time, you could win in April, and you might win in May, and maybe in June. So stand by.
That's right.
Wow, I'm a little overwhelmed how bad your yard is.
Well, and because of this forecast with a high 65 today, people are getting the mood for spring projects.
No question.
We've got sunshine to the east and lots of darkness and thunderstorms to the west of our studios in Urbana. A high wind warning with gusts at 31 miles per hour later, then up to 60 mile an hour late tonight. The high wind warning from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. So button down those lawn yard things that you might have, the chairs and things like that, or the trash can. Morning showers tomorrow, high 40, down to 27, 42, partly cloudy on Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy with a high of 45. It's spring-like right now, 54, ESPN 93.5.
Yeah, preemptively, if it's going to blow that hard, if it says Weber and is a black grill cover and it lands in Ogden, it's mine.
Exactly.
Okay, Dr. John Dibin, marijuana is no good, particularly for young kids. We'll tell you why. Stand by.
Hi, my name is Tim, and it's been 1,195 days since I've been able to use my last name Tapman. I've changed my business name from Tim's Auto Body to Tapman's Collision because I want the Tapman name back in the collision repair business. Nothing else has changed. You'll continue to get the same quality service you've come to expect from me and my sons. We're still located at 701 North Madison, Champaign. I'm proud to be using the Tapman name again, and the Tapman's Collision continues to be the name you trust. Check us out online at timtapman.com.
Great things are happening in Champaign. I'm sure you've noticed the new investment and new excitement downtown and on the streets of campus, where business is growing like never before. For over 20 years, Tom Bruno has been working hard on the City Council to improve Champaign. Tom's years of efforts are producing results. Tom Bruno's leadership on the City Council has seen the addition of a state-of-the-art new public library, new fire stations, and the end of chronic urban flooding. Tom Bruno believes in open and honest government. He voted for the addition of police body cameras and the establishment of the Citizens Police Advisory Committee. His vision for the city is focused on the future. We don't yet know the issues Champaign will face in the next 4 years, but we can trust Tom Bruno's sound reasoning to guide the city. Re-elect Tom Bruno to keep independent, common-sense leadership on the Champaign City Council.
This message approved by Tom Bruno.
Looking to buy a home in 2019? Don't leave your mortgage up in the air. Go with the lender that has the numbers to back it up.
Hi, my name is Justin Gensler with the 217 Mortgage Team at IMB. 2018 was an amazing year. As I look back and think about the over 250 families I helped through the mortgage process, I feel blessed to have had the opportunity to do what I do every day. In 2018, I helped numerous first-time home buyers. I helped clients purchase lower-end foreclosure homes, growing families buy homes with more room, families downsizing due to their children leaving to start their own family, all the way to luxurious high-end custom homes. So this year, when you make that next step, call me, Justin Gensler, Champaign County's #1 lender.
Champaign County Lender Ranking, sourced by CoreLogic.
Illinois National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 477621. Justin's NMLS is 611367.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he's back, Dr. John Dibin. He's an addiction specialist. John, where are you, and what is the name of your group?
I'm currently in West Palm Beach, Florida. I'm with Origins Behavioral Health Care.
I was railing last time about I'm against legalizing marijuana. You said, yes, it can be a gateway drug. You said marijuana is really bad for young people. Why?
Mm-hmm. Well, several things. The most recent study, which was a huge study between a school, Oxford, and a school in Canada, and it was a meta-analysis, and it looked at years and years and years of data. And they found that there is a clear correlation between marijuana use in adolescence and episodes of depression and suicide in adulthood. And so we've known for quite some time that there's a correlation between marijuana use in adolescence and increased psychotic episodes, psychosis in adulthood. But this is the first study to link it also to depression. The bottom line is the brain is developing somewhere until around the age of 25, till our mid-20s. And when you introduce mood-altering psychogenic chemicals into the brain at that age, it changes how it develops. And so one of the things we know for sure is that there's a clear correlation between using marijuana at a young age and dramatically increased levels of mental health problems that can last the rest of your life and decrease your quality of life for your whole life. So it's a really significant risk.
We have a suicide epidemic. It doesn't get as much. 120 people take their life every day. Do you think there could be some sort of relationship with all this?
Anything that correlates, any study that says, oh, we found something that correlates to a higher risk for suicide is important right now, because calling it an epidemic is absolutely right. The levels are amazing and stunning, and for this great, one of the most powerful nation in the country and the world. So we are anything that helps to identify, because suicide is we call it idiosyncratic. That means every single case is different. It's really hard for us to get our hands around it. And there are great scientists studying it. Anything that helps us better understand things that are risk factors that increase the likelihood of suicide are really, really important for us to pay attention to.
All right, so you're probably against legalizing marijuana, because that might be a federal deal now.
Well, here's where I stand. I think for me, as a healthcare practitioner, as a scientist, it's a bit of a red herring. The reality is, my biggest concern is that people have a sense that something is safe if it's legal and unsafe if it is illegal. And let's be clear that more than 70,000 people died of drug overdoses last year, and most of those were people started the problem with legal drugs, with prescription medication. So I am not for throwing people in jail. I don't think that's for using drugs. I don't think that that's worked. It just makes the problem worse. But I am for treating the disease of addiction that we have, for regulating reasonably any kind of chemical, whether it's alcohol, whether it's nicotine, whether it's opiates, or whether it's marijuana, and focusing on what the real problem is. And it's twofold. One is we as a nation do not educate ourselves on what the real risks of things that we're putting into our bodies, and we just listen to what our friend Joe down the street says, or what we read in some magazine. Guys, this is an age where scientific studies and information is available right to our fingertips, and we have to make decisions about our behaviors based on them. The other thing is a certain percentage of people who use mind-altering substances, whether they're legal or illegal, and this includes alcohol, will develop an addiction. That is a disease that has to be treated medically and clinically. And unfortunately, in our nation, we are not putting the effort into treating it that way. So rather than dealing with it as an epidemic, we're dealing with it just trying as a moral issue. So it's complicated.
Last question. What's the difference between smoking joints when I'm 17 and binge drinking with beer and whiskey? I mean, is there a difference?
Well, there is, but both put you at very high risk. So it's an important point. Both drinking, when you put any, whether it is alcohol, whether it is nicotine, people talk about marijuana as being a gateway drug, and it is in the fact that people who start smoking marijuana, especially at a young age, are more likely to do harder drugs. But I don't use that term with marijuana. Marijuana is in and of itself a hard drug. The real gateway drug is nicotine. The biggest concern is when kids start smoking nicotine. If someone starts smoking cigarettes at a young age, they are statistically more likely to go on and use harder drugs later in life. So any time you have a developing brain and you introduce these psychoactive drugs to it, it is potentially a little bit of Russian roulette.
I'm against this. I don't care if I'm in the minority on this, John. I'm against it, and I think it's a bad idea, but we're going to probably get it done for sure in Illinois and maybe federally, but I'm stand by it. I think it's a bad idea. So, whatever. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's one of those complicated issues. One of the things that we'll see for sure, and we see where it has become legalized, is the deleterious effects of the drug are going to increase with legalization. So you're going to see more automobile accidents. People who are smoking pot are 200 to 300 times more likely to get into or 200% more likely to get into an automobile accident. It just is what it is. Yeah. If it's legalized, you're going to see the increase of problems.
Dr. John Dybin, how do people find Origins?
Easiest thing is just go to origensrecovery.com.
Hey, I really appreciate your time always. Thanks, John.
You too. Thank you.
Dr. John Dybin, Origins Recovery Centers. Bad idea. Sorry. Okay. And younger people are going to smoke, right?
Well, and with that legalization comes kind of a blanket, it must be okay.
Well, that's right. That's what he said. He gets kind of an acceptance.
A sense of approval.
Kind of like the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
Lottery's gambling.
That's right.
Used to be, don't gamble. Well, now we know that's sure. Okay. 745, Houlihan's Restaurant.
Yes.
At St. Patrick's Day Sunday.
Yes, we do.
So they have
and
different...
throughout the week, they have Irish specials. And to me, the Reuben is outstanding.
Ooh, I like Reubens.
I'm a big fan of corned beef, and they have regular
that's good corned beef,
cabbage, potatoes, things like that. Mm-hmm. Irish nachos could be something that you
try.
What
do they got on those Irish nachos at Houlihan's Restaurant?
I mean, it's corned beef and
sour cream, the normal.
Right,
okay.
right. So, and sprinkled some green onions on top. And things
come on, bring it in.
Of course, when Houlihan's presents something, it looks so nice. It's a great place to have a meeting. I saw in the blast about the Irish specials, some of the Irish beers that they have too. So, if you want to celebrate St. Patrick's Day today,
tomorrow,
through Sunday,
Saturday,
it's all good.
All right.
At Houlihan's, First and St. Mary, just south of the State Farm Center.
It's Houlihan's Restaurant. Make sure you find Sam, who's a wonderful guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ESPN 93.5 Sports Headlines. We win. And it was a sick feeling down 4 to Northwestern in the second half.
I know it.
Pretty sick feeling to go to overtime with Georgie fouled out. And they go up 3 with a 3-ball to start OT. Brad Underwood and Georgie comments coming up.
Let Sport Clips Haircuts upgrade your day. During the month of March, get $5 off the double MVP experience via text message when you check in online or with the Sport Clips app. That means after your fresh cut, you'll get double the massaging shampoo and legendary hot steam towel. Then we'll give you $5 off. It's a win-win. The Sport Clips app. Download, check in, and cut the wait. Mobile opt-in required to receive discount code. Offer expires 3/31/19. See terms at sportclips.com/thankyou.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent in Champaign and Urbana is Sticklin Insurance. Get a quote at 217-328-1612.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
George Sandwick, our law enforcement official of the month. You go every day, you do your thing, you protect and serve, and you do work that has to be done, and you don't want to get anybody. You want to help maybe what could be a really bad day for somebody, right? You want to help them.
That's right. Now, as a police officer, all the police officers I work with a really good group of people. We just try to do what's right. When you get a call, how do you fix that call? Just like you would call somebody to fix your furnace or something like that. When that goes down, if there's a problem in the office space where somebody's acting suspicious, something like that, the police officers, they go, and we're there to fix the problem, and it doesn't matter what the problem is. And that's the thing with the real world. If things really go bad, you can't, call just a friend down the street, hey, come and help me, because the world has just gone crazy for me at this location in time. So you call the 911, and what's the emergency? No matter what it is, we come and fix it.
Brought to you by SK Exteriors. Their website, callsktoday.com.
I'm Cindy Summers, and I'm voting for Mayor Deb Finan, who I have known for a lifetime. Deb is a great mayor and also a townie who understands our community and the people here. She has devoted her life to public service to make Champaign the best it can be.
Hi, my name is Michelle Wong, and I'm supporting Mayor Deb Finan because she cut through the red tape. She worked to modernize the liquor license to allow businesses like mine to serve a drink to customer while they enjoy their services like having their nails done.
I am Council Member Vanna Pianfetti, and I'm supporting Mayor Deb Finan because she is dedicated to helping other women succeed. I am so proud to be part of the first female majority on the Champaign City Council led by Mayor Finan.
I am Mayor Deb Finan. I'm proud to be endorsed by these ladies and the Champaign Firefighters Local 1260, the Illinois Realtor PAC, the AFL-CIO, and the Champaign County Chamber Business Empowered PAC. I'm asking for your vote on April 2nd.
Paid for by Citizens for Deb Frank Finan.
Okay, sports. Let's go. Relief is really how I would describe the victory. You had to beat Northwestern without their leading scorer, but, Coach was definitely happy.
Really, really proud of our team tonight. There were a lot of things that didn't go particularly well throughout the course of the ball game, and yet we kept just hanging in. A game that was probably about as ugly a first half as you're ever going to see, and yet it was. Georgie was tremendous. Obviously, 12 of 15, something we tried to do tonight, and then Trent. I'm really proud of him. His floor game, no turnovers, 40-plus minutes, and then obviously a couple of big shots down the stretch. But to miss the layup at the end and then have them open the overtime with a three probably is the thing that makes me the happiest.
Georgie had 26 points, including 14 in the first 5 minutes.
He scored on fire. He scored all 14 points. It was Georgie 14, Northwestern 9.
Right.
It was unbelievable. And then they said Jeremy Warner was there along with Eric Piper. Mm-hmm. And they said, how'd you feel sitting on the bench? You fouled out. It was overtime. Wow.
I was just really excited. I can't really put it in my words. I was just so excited. At the same time, I was so confident in my guys because, I knew they would leave all out there. We've been through a really tough year, and I know these guys are tough, and I know they will give everything out there on the floor. I was just so confident in them. I really felt like we're going to win the game, and we did, and it was just a great feeling.
Woohoo! Way to go, Georgie.
Trent Frazier with 21, including that go-ahead three-pointer late. 71-69 was the final as we beat those Wildcats in overtime. Second round tonight at 8:30 against Iowa. We have NBA action tonight. Pacers and Oklahoma City Thunder. On ice, Blackhawks over Toronto 5-4. St. Louis Blues and the Senators in action tonight. That's sports. I'm Diane Ducey.
Got some weather. I want to talk about that here in just a moment. So, it's really windy. I mean, they had 100-mile-an-hour winds in Colorado.
I know they did.
Into Kansas?
Yes.
100-mile-an-hour. Mm-hmm. Isn't that a hurricane?
And we're up to 60 today with a high wind warning.
That is really bad. The 60 is like a tropical storm.
Yeah.
Stand by. Okay, but we're avoiding the precipitation for the most part. They had blizzards and people stranded. National Guard was called in Colorado.
My goodness.
It's a bad deal. 7:52. We'll check the weather next.
At ABC Heating and Air, they always want you to be comfortable. Whether it's a simple service call or you need ABC to replace your entire system, they always offer everyone the same affordable pricing, and they don't try to sell you what you don't need. Right now with ABC Heating and Air Conditioning, get 12 months financing, same as cash, with any new Amana system for qualifying equipment. No pay, no interest, and the same affordable pricing they've offered for years. That's the way they do it at ABC. Online at abcheatingandac.com. It's as easy as ABC to always be comfortable.
What are you looking for in a car dealership? Great deals? Check. Tremendous service department with problems fixed right the first time? Check. Customer service that's in tune with your needs? Check. They're a Honda President's Award-winning dealership. They're Honda BMW Champaign. They are one of the best Honda dealers in America. So before you buy a vehicle, see what an award-winning dealership looks like. They're off Neal at Burwash in Savoy. Go online to Honda BMW at drivechampaign.com.
This is Rob Meyer with Provident Financial Group. As independent financial advisors, we can help ensure you're following a strategy that makes sense no matter what the market is doing. Take control of your financial life with a complimentary consultation. We will create a plan that's right for you. Contact us today at 3017 Village Office Place in Champaign or call us at 217-366-3456 or online at ProvidentFinancialGroupLLC.com.
Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
80% of employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. It's the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Homeowner, taxpayer, university employee, and a townie. Those words describe Councilman Matthew Gladney. He knows Champaign. He grew up here. He understands the need to improve and maintain neighborhoods and the infrastructure in Champaign. As a homeowner and taxpayer in the community, Matthew Gladney understands the financial realities facing many of the people in our community. Support and vote for Councilman Matthew Gladney on Tuesday, April 2nd.
I'm Greg Stock, and I'm a member of the Champaign City Council. There are lots of qualities that you might look for in a city council member. One who listens and one who cares. Matt is both of those. Matt listens to his constituents and really cares about what they think and really cares about this community. Those are two great reasons why you should vote for Matthew Gladney.
Hi, I'm Councilmember Matthew Gladney, asking for your vote April 2nd. I've been endorsed by Champaign Firefighters, Local 1260, Champaign County's Business Empowered PAC, a number of Champaign business owners, the Champaign County AFL-CIO, my fellow colleagues on the City Council, and Illinois State Senator Scott Bennett. Please vote for me on April 2nd.
Paid for by friends of Matthew Gladney.
All right, let's check your ESPN 93.5 3-day forecast. National Weather Service. Windy.
That's right. A high wind warning in effect 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Gusts up to 60 mile an hour later today.
Yeah, that's just wild.
They're expecting 30 to 45 earlier in the day.
But 60 peak gusts.
Right.
That's dangerous.
Thunderstorms, windy conditions, high 65, low 35. Morning showers tomorrow with a high of 39 expected, down to 27 in the evening. Partly cloudy over the weekend as we get inside 40 and down in the mid-20s at night. We're currently at 54, ESPN 93.5.
Okay, I'll do some news coming up. And then we'll have Styx tickets. I got a song, clip from a song. If you want to go see Styx, we'll do that in the next hour. So I'll play the clip. You'll have to say, yeah, I know that song. The song title is, and then we'll do that. So if you are somebody who wants to win Styx tickets, I've got the clip.
Sounds good.
Should I do a sneak?
I mean...
A sneak? A sneak. Okay, that's your sneak.
I got it.
You do not.
I do.
There's no way you know that.
Of course I do.
Come on.
I mean, I've seen him at least a half a dozen times.
Have you really?
Uh-huh.
I'm
a big concert goer.
How many? I've been to 3 Barry Manilow's.
3 Barry Manilow?
That's my... I know how that...
I think I've been to 2.
Okay, so crooner. Maybe I like crooning.
And Billy Joel and Elton John. You're fans of them.
Never been to Elton John, though.
Oh, really?
I'd go see Elton John. I've been to Billy Joel once.
Billy Joel and Elton John for me twice.
Twice?
Yeah, once in Atlanta on a radio convention weekend. That was a blast.
You're a greedy capitalist.
Okay.
No, that's awesome. I would, the 6 times Styx. That's awesome. Okay, does it count that I saw Styx at outside the fence?
That's right.
At Range Grove?
That too.
Okay.
For the ticket,
I was at the Cheap Trek and Styx concerts where I hang out at concerts. Where were you? Hula Hands?
Exactly.
All right, we're going to check the news. Lots more in our next hour, including those Styx tickets. Check in with Jeff Manasso about this bomb cyclone is what this weather's called. And that's what happened pretty much it just all kind of went boom at once. So I'll give you some details and all that coming up next. If you're hungry maybe for fish and great Italian and pizzas.
Hey everybody, it's Shane from Rosati's Pizza. Rosati's Pizza is serving up a fish special just for Lent. Yep, a pizza place serving fish. What a novel concept. Stop by Rosati's during Lent for a fish sandwich, fries, and a drink for $8.99. Every Friday through Good Friday at Rosati's Pizza. Oh, well, you can still get your favorite pizza, but for Lent, it's all about the fish. Every Friday, get a fish sandwich, fries, and a drink for just $8.99. Rosati's Pizza. Dine-in, carry-out, or delivery. 701 South Gregory in Urbana. 328-2334 and online at myrosatis.com/Urbana.
Cars that sound like this. Trust Pennzoil Synthetics to protect their engines in extreme conditions. Top racing teams know that Pennzoil Synthetics give them the performance to help them succeed. And your car's engine deserves the same. Because your daily commute is no less important. Get complete protection for top engine performance, just like the pros. Visit Pennzoil.com/rebate to save on Pennzoil Synthetics. Terms apply.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
He nearly won a Senate seat. Now he's eyeing the White House. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. Beto O'Rourke, the newest runner in the Democratic race for president.
This is a defining moment of truth for this country.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland, live in Washington.
Dave, the former Texas congressman says he's running to ensure every American has a chance to see a doctor, that government works for everyone, and to provide lawful paths for immigrants to work in the United States.
This is going to be a positive campaign that seeks to bring out the very best from every single one of us, that seeks to unite a very divided country.
O'Rourke also vowing to work on real criminal justice reform and tackle climate change. The 46-year-old will hold a kickoff rally in El Paso later this month. Dave.
Rachel, the Senate will vote today on a resolution to block President Trump.
A vote against the president's national emergency declaration is a vote to deny the humanitarian and security crisis that's happening.
Well, despite what Vice President Pence tells Fox, 5 of his fellow Republicans may join Democrats passing it, which would lead to a veto. Days after the plane crash in Ethiopia, some relatives of the passengers killed are at the crash site, picking through rubble. Some are angry the airline's meeting that they had today gave them no information. No Boeing 737 MAX 8 or 9 jets are flying in the U.S. this morning. The FAA grounded that type of plane, now involved in 2 crashes, joining other countries and airlines.
The agency made this decision as a result of the data gathering process and new evidence collected at the site.
Acting FAA Administrator Dan Elwell, more than 1,000 flights are canceled, but mainly because of wintry weather.
I pulled up at the light and the wind picked up and it just started sliding my truck over like 2 lanes.
He's in Colorado where National Guard troops and special vehicles are helping rescue stranded drivers amid what's called a bomb cyclone that generated wind gusts over 100 miles an hour, creating blizzard conditions there into the Dakotas and Minnesota, flooding a concern in other states. This is Fox News.
All money managers might seem the same, but while some give their clients cookie-cutter portfolios, Fisher Investments tailors portfolios to your goals and needs. Some only call when they have something to sell. Fisher calls regularly, so you stay informed. And while some advisors are happy to earn commissions whether you do well or not, Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when you do better. In other words, we're on your side. Maybe that's why most of our clients come from other money managers. So if you're in or nearing retirement, talk with us and find out why investors are switching to and staying with Fisher Investments. Fisher Investments. Clearly better money management. Investments in securities involve the risk of loss. Visit us at FisherInvestments.com to find out what we can do for you.
Actor Jussie Smollett will smile for the camera today in court next hour, and he's expected to plead not guilty, denying the hate crime he reported against him was a hoax he staged.
Jussie Smollett's accused of filing a false report to police about being a victim of a racist and homophobic hate crime attack in January that he pinned on white supporters of President Trump. He pled not guilty to 1 count last month and faces another 16 counts today, 1 for every alleged lie, just days after a judge signed off on allowing a camera in court.
We welcome cameras in the courtroom so that the public and the media can see
the actual evidence and what we believe is actually going to be the lack of evidence.
Smollett's attorney, Tina Glandian, he was sidelined from the Empire TV show and other jobs following his arrest. In Chicago, Jeff Manasso, Fox News.
Nigerian authorities have ended the search through the rubble of a school building that collapsed yesterday in Lagos. Crews have reached the foundation, don't expect to find any more victims. The last updated amount of people found, 8 children dead, 37 rescued. People are back messaging and posting pics today after an hours-long outage affected Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook posting this morning, "It's good to be back." After being down for more than 14 hours, one of the longest in the social media giant's 15-year history. Millions of users were unable to access Facebook or its Instagram site starting around noon yesterday. Facebook has not explained the outage other than to say it was not the result of a cyber attack known as a distributed denial of service, or DDoS. Carmen Roberts, Fox News.
More Americans needed unemployment checks last week. First-time jobless claims rose slightly, 229,000. That's an increase of 6,000 from the prior week. On Wall Street, stock futures are down slightly before the opening bell in 25 minutes. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Local news with Jamie Monticelli, brought to you by your 217 Mortgage Team at Illinois National Bank. When you plan to buy your next home, go with Justin Gensler and the 217 Mortgage Team at Illinois National Bank. Visit them at their new location, 217 South Neal in downtown Champaign.
Good morning. I'm Jamie Monticelli with your ESPN 93.5 local news update. A quick note about a road closure coming up on Monday. In order to complete soil borings adjacent to 901 West Springfield, Bodine Environmental will be closing one southbound lane to Prospect Avenue between Springfield Avenue and Healy Street. That'll happen on Monday the 18th between 8:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. New data shows Illinois is losing more high school students to pursue college degrees out of state. The Chicago Tribune says the Illinois Board of Higher Education shows 48.4% of Illinois public high school graduates enrolled in four-year universities in 2017 went to out-of-state schools. That's up almost 3.5 points from 2015, and it's gone up steadily over the last couple of decades. About two-thirds of Illinois students choosing four-year schools end up in Iowa, Indiana, Missouri, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, and Minnesota. You're up to date. I'm Jamie Monticelli.
Looking to buy a home in 2019? Don't leave your mortgage up in the air. Go with the lender that has the numbers to back it up.
Hi, my name is Justin Gensler with the 217 Mortgage Team at IMB. 2018 was an amazing year. As I look back and think about the over 250 families I helped through the mortgage process, I feel blessed to have had the opportunity to do what I do every day. In 2018, I helped numerous first-time home buyers. I helped clients purchase lower-end foreclosure homes. Growing families buy homes with more room. Families downsize due to their children leaving to start their own family. All the way to luxurious high-end custom homes. So this year, when you make that next step, call me, Justin Gensler, Champaign County's #1 lender.
Champaign County Lender Ranking, sourced by CoreLogic.
Illinois National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 477621. Justin's NMLS is 611367.
Here's your ESPN 93.5 3-day forecast. All you need to know is it's stupid windy, like 60-mile-an-hour peak gusts coming up later today.
It's true. Thunderstorms, windy conditions, high 65, low 35. And the wind, starting out at 30 miles per hour, getting up to 60 miles per hour. The high wind warning from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Morning showers expected tomorrow. Windy, high 40, low 27. 42, partly cloudy on Saturday, 45, partly sunny on Sunday. Right now, the temperature's at 54. ESPN 93.5.
Well, as spring nears, the sunshine ushers in warmer temperatures. Refresh, renew, and restore your home. Tips from Busey. Busey's tremendous when it comes to all their home equity loans and lines of credit. They really are great. They have like 40 different ways to get a loan for a home. Maybe you need to focus on high-impact projects. Take a tip from Mother Nature. Turn up the color. You may not be able to make the grass turn green, but you can certainly add color to your decor. Add pops of color in the accents. You only have one chance to make a great first impression. So if you're somebody looking to sell a home, and this is getting to be peak time for that, then you really need to do everything. Walk around, have a friend walk around, say, man, you got to paint that. You got to do that. Freshen up the outdoor area like Joel Kusky Landscaping. Let the sunshine in, cleaning windows, that matters. Whether your home refresh or simple as decluttering or updating, or maybe you need Busey's team, they can help you get going with that home equity loan or line of credit. Visit with a Busey Loan Professional, one of their many convenient locations, branches. Go to any one of them and say, hey, I'm wanting to talk to somebody. They'll get you with the right person. Go to Busey.com, equal housing lender. Kelly Acena is in Dallas. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm great. Your book is How to Diffuse the Landmines We Plant in Our Lives. What a great title.
Yes, sir.
Because we self-talk ourselves into despair. Man.
It is amazing. We are talented at this.
There's a study that says girls with working moms get better jobs and higher pay. Tell me about that.
Well, first of all, I really want to begin with saying that this is a really great piece of research for a lot of moms that have just been beating themselves bloody with mommy guilt about going to work every day. But this doesn't mean that those moms that choose to stay at home should now beat themselves up.
Yeah, right.
The study shows that, girls with working moms do get better jobs and higher pay according to the research. But it ties back to one of the longest chapters in my book, which is mommy guilt. And I encourage women to really look at the situation and say, which makes me happy? Because if you're going to work every day and it's causing so much stress on you, you haven't developed a strong support system, you aren't doing a job that fulfills you, and you are resenting the fact that you have to go to work every day, then that's going to have consequences on your family. And there's some things that need to be adjusted. If you choose to work and you love your job, you're going to have a positive impact on your child. There's a lot of women that choose to stay home, and they have a positive impact on their children. So the most important thing is I don't want this study to now be used to make the women who choose to stay at home feel horrible about themselves.
When you go out and you speak and you talk to folks and you coach people, you do all of that, Kelly, and a whole lot of this stuff is feeling comfortable in your own skin.
It really is, and that's another landmine of insecurity. And there's also another landmine called comparison. And the insecurity that we keep blowing up in our lives because of the comparison landmine of looking online and seeing women who are doing things different than us, and then we feel less than, or we think, oh my gosh, I should change what I'm doing. It all boils down to what makes you happy. What makes you happy is so crucial, because then you can then transfer that joy and that happiness into your family.
It wouldn't hurt us. I mean, we wouldn't get sick or fall over if we looked at social media less, right?
It really, I talk about in the book that it's a really healthy thing to just see how much of an effect it has on you by doing a social media fast. I say go on a 30-day fast where you just delete the apps completely, all of them.
Whoa.
Pinterest as well.
Whoa.
Just stop looking at it for 30 days and evaluate how you feel. And most women that have done this have come back and said, wow, I cannot believe how much of an effect it has been having on my happiness. And they go back, a lot of them then reinstall it, but they don't look at it with the same way anymore.
That's a great tip. Because then you see, your friends, and they're standing there cheesecaking with their daughter who got it at USC, and they're playing soccer at Georgetown. and now we know that isn't necessarily good either. I mean, whoa.
Right?
Man, that's nuts. A guy, by the way, this whole admissions thing, he spoke anonymously, said, I worked with that guy, and he came over 5 or 6 times. You're doing all this stuff. And then one night he came over and said, I think I can get your son on the football team. And the dad said, he doesn't play football. Yeah, but there's a side door, and at that point, they ended the relationship. So he didn't take it, but they gained trust and all that stuff. So when you see social media and that darn Barbara showing off with her son who got into USC, there's more to the story, my friend.
Probably is.
Okay, Kelly, this is a book, and we have a lot of guys listen to the show as well. Maybe you want to pick that up for your wife, your spouse. How to Defuse the Landmines You Plant in Our Lives. How do people find the book, Kelly?
Go to my website, www.truth.coach, not .com, .coach.
And you coach, for crying out loud. They can connect, said you can coach me too.
Mm-hmm.
Truth.coach. And then I'll also be sending out next week 5 ways to combat mommy guilt. And it'll be a real quick article. So if people want to enter their email on my website, they can receive that next week as well. I'd love to bless you with that.
Awesome. Kelly.coach. It's ACCETTA. Kelly Aceta. I like talking to you. Hope we can chat again.
Truth.coach.
Truth.coach. I'm sorry. Truth.coach.
No problem.
Truth.coach. Kelly Aceta. Thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure.
My pleasure. Take care.
You too. There's mommy guilt out there. I know that.
My mom used to say, you need something done, ask someone busy. And, she was busy as a mom of 6.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And, the Girl Scout leader and the gal who played the organ at church and blah, blah, blah.
Something done, ask somebody busy.
Yeah. And we're going to knock it out.
Good tip.
That's right.
8:15.
The Luck of the Irish is with you through Sunday at Houlihan's with the Irish-themed menu featuring corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes. The Reuben is delicious. Houlihan's giving you the best in Irish fare. Keep those Irish eyes a-smiling. Tuesdays live in the lounge with entertainment from 5:30 to 7:30. Plus your half-price bottles of wine on Tuesday. Open at 7 a.m. And a great choice for brunch on the weekend. Houlihan's just south of the State Farm Center at First and St. Mary.
What are you looking for in a car dealership? Great deals? Check. Tremendous service department with problems fixed right the first time? Check. Customer service that's in tune with your needs? Check. They're a Honda President's Award-winning dealership. They're Honda BMW Champaign. They are one of the best Honda dealers in America. So before you buy a vehicle, see what an award-winning dealership looks like. They're off Neal at Burwash in Savoy. Go online to Honda BMW at drivechampaign.com.
Get back every penny you earn this tax season with My TurboTax from Busey. The program guides you every step of the way with special help for first-time users. Plus, your information is imported directly from Busey eBank, making it easier than ever to file the most accurate data. Don't delay. Get started on your maximum refund today. Visit Busey.com, log into eBank, and click on My TurboTax. Busey, your dream, our promise. Member FDIC.
We had a texter, 359-2255, said what?
A social media purge did wonders for my happiness. I gave up Facebook over a year ago because I was tired of comparing my regular life to everyone's highlight reel. That's interesting.
Do you do a lot of that? Do you do a lot of Facebook, social media stuff?
I am more active when I'm doing more charity work.
Yeah, I see your pictures out there. Yeah. No, I think that's all,
sure.
Hey, support this.
I'm trying to promote the organizations especially.
Yeah. All right.
But anyway.
All right. Real relief last night. It's the only way to explain it. I'm so happy we won, but it would have been so bad had we lost. So we did not lose. We won, which is the whole thing. So we're happy.
So 74-69 in overtime.
In overtime without Georgie.
But Georgie was only out the last 5 minutes or so.
It's the overtime.
Well,
he was our best guy last night.
He did his work in the beginning.
There wasn't anybody to replace him, but yeah, you're right. It wasn't that big a deal. Georgie out of the overtime, I didn't think we could win without him.
Is that right?
He scored 26 points.
Okay.
And he was our tall guy.
Trent
we don't have very much.
Got 21.
Trent had a great game.
That's right. So round 2 tonight, 8:30, we got Iowa. Also tonight, Pacers and Thunder, St. Louis Blues and Senators, Blackhawks over Toronto 5-4.
You know, we could repay Iowa. When we played Iowa the first time, the first 10 3-point shots they took, they made all of them.
Wow.
10 for 10. So let's return the favor. We get streaky hot. We can beat Iowa and get to play Friday. I think if you beat Iowa, last night was just a relief. It just wasn't happy, but it was a relief Tonight would be a chest bump because they creamed you twice, really. I mean, they dominated you. Can you beat them? And if you do, you're going, woo-hoo. We play Michigan tomorrow. Probably too tall of an order tomorrow, but don't worry about that. We're happy for next year.
Uh-huh.
Next year, well, there'll be a lot of optimism. I think there already will be because we got by what we had to do, and that was last night as far as I'm concerned. We got to 12 wins. I didn't think we'd get to 10. I think next year could be really good. That's where I'm looking at all this stuff. Let's check we got the Styx tickets on that little song clip that people already know. Stand by, that's next.
Thunderstorms, windy conditions, high wind warning, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Gusts could be as high as 60 miles per hour. I mean, you have trouble standing up.
No, 60s, like
on that.
Your furniture, lawn furniture.
Oh, sure. That's blowing into the next yard for sure.
The 60's different. That's different than 40 by a lot.
So today's high 65, 35 our low tonight, up to 40 tomorrow. Morning showers, windy conditions, ending up partly cloudy, low 27. Weekend, partly cloudy, high just inside 40, down in the mid-20s at night. 54 now. ESPN 93.5.
Probably ought to just put everything down now as opposed to
bring it on in.
Or just put a rope around it and tie it to something.
Agreed.
I mean, really, that kind of strong.
Sandbagging.
Whew. Okay, be right back. The Styx tickets and the trivia next. It's 8:20.
From the Fox Business Network. No end in sight to Boeing's problems after the U.S. and other nations grounded its 737 MAX jet. A second crash in 5 months has badly damaged Boeing's reputation. Several big customers have threatened to consider their orders, putting more than $600 billion of orders at risk. He's had a lot of trouble getting out all the orders of Tesla's Model 3, but tonight Elon Musk is expected to unveil another all-electric vehicle. It's the Model Y compact SUV, another try at turning Tesla into a mass-market car company. Federal prosecutors are conducting a criminal investigation of Facebook, looking over the social media company's partnerships. With the Fox Business Report, I'm Carol Zimmer.
Fox Nation is the place for exclusive content you can't get anywhere else. New opinion shows from Laura Ingraham, Tucker Carlson, and Tommy Lahren you can only get by signing up for Fox Nation. Plus, the real stories behind the headlines. Documentaries on Chappaquiddick, Jimmy Hoffa, and more that you'll only find on Fox Nation. More of the opinion done right you crave? It's on Fox Nation. Documentaries and specials you can't get anywhere else? They're on Fox Nation. So go to foxnation.com today and sign up now for Fox Nation. Opinion done right now.
When servicing your vehicle, Midas covers you with ASC certified technicians installing the right parts at a competitive price. Owner and manager Dave Peters' crew has the skill to save you time and money on repairs. Quality services standard at your Urbana Midas store, ensuring your satisfaction. Get an oil change, engine and transmission work, brake service, tires and alignment, batteries, and of course, mufflers and exhaust. See Midas for manufacturer's scheduled maintenance for all makes. Service? It's spelled M-I-D-A-S. They're on West University, Urbana.
Let Sport Clips Haircuts upgrade your day. During the month of March, get $5 off the double MVP experience via text message when you check in online or with the Sport Clips app. That means after your fresh cut, you'll get double the massaging shampoo and legendary hot steam towel. Then we'll give you $5 off. It's a win-win. The Sport Clips app. Download, check in, and cut the wait. Mobile opt-in required to receive discount code. Offer expires 3/31/19. See terms at sportclips.com/thank you.
Hi, it's Stevie J. When I needed a new roof, I called Roof Doctors. Actually called a lot of roofing companies to get estimates. But you know, I felt great talking to Randy. I felt that he was honest, reliable, and affordable, and I felt I could trust him. You know what? I was right. They did a terrific job. After they did my roof, I had them do my mom's roof. You know how much you have to like a company to recommend to your mom? With 30 years of experience and the best warranties, call today for a free estimate at 328-7529 or go to roofdoctorsco.com.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Will Kane.
Giants look like fools today, but they did know a few things, and one of them is this. While they had to pay most of Odell's guaranteed money, the Browns are paying guaranteed money only for the next year. And then Odell has 4 more years left on his contract. 4 more years with no guaranteed money, or very little, about $2.5 million. 4 more years of essentially year to year. Who does that sound like? Sounds like Antonio Brown. You're telling me a year or two down the road, Odell Beckham Jr. is making less than Sammy Watkins, or I don't know, Tyreek Hill and 5 other receivers, and it's not guaranteed? It's all going to go smoothly? I think the Giants might have just traded away what they think could become an Antonio Brown situation.
Get more from Will Kane today from 3 to 6 Eastern on ESPN Radio, ESPN News, the ESPN app, or just ask your smart speaker to play ESPN Radio.
It's time for some straight talk. Picture this. Your favorite team is playing. You're streaming the game. 10 seconds left. Your team shoots. Oops, your data runs out.
Look, don't let that happen. Switch to Straight Talk Wireless and get 25 gigs of high-speed data, all on America's largest and most dependable 4G LTE networks.
Join Team Straight Talk and get unlimited talk and text plus 25 gigs of high-speed data for just $45 a month.
Straight Talk Wireless, everything for less, only at Walmart.
First 25 gigs at high speed, then 2G. See terms at straighttalk.com.
My name is Brandon. I am a manager of tire sales at Firestone Complete Auto Care. When you come here to get service, we're going to take care of your car. Because you take care of your car is going to take care of you.
Come in for the Firestone Complete Auto Care Epic Sales Event and save $100 when you spend $500 or more. Whatever you drive a Firestone.
Valid March 14th through 17th. Exclusions apply. Cannot be combined with other offers. Additional fees may apply where lawful. See store for details.
8:25. Okay, we ready here? We think we kind of foregone. Here you go. Sticks coming to the State Farm Center March 30th. You want to win free? Get in for free. Name this tune. All right, you have to come up with the title. Mm-hmm. Again, easy to text this one. Mm-hmm. 359-2255. You call the ball. What do you want to do?
Well, let's go to 15.
15th text with the correct response wins my next to last pair of Sticks tickets. Good luck.
When it comes to homes, it makes a difference whom you list with and buy through. It makes a difference in down payment, sales price, purchase price, level of satisfaction, and countless other areas. For the best in quality and service, call Carol Meinhardt and the Selling Homes 24/7 team at RE/MAX Choice. Carol has experience with residential homes, commercial homes, rental properties, and so much more. Find them online at sellinghomes24-7.com or call or text them today at 217-840-3328. Carol and her team look forward to hearing from you.
Coming this spring, Tolono Family Dental, providing a full scope of dentistry, including cleanings, fillings, extractions, crowns, dentures, and more. Have you been bumping appointments due to the location or financial constraints?
I recently got a consultation, and of course my kid has cavities. I need to move on this, but I'm afraid I'll blow my budget.
Tolono Family Dental will keep you smiling as they take all PPO dental insurance, including Medicaid. Prolonged neglect of your teeth and gums can have a direct effect on your overall health. Recognizing this vital connection between dental health and how your whole body feels, even educators want you to stay on top of it.
The school just called, and I'm in a panic. I need to get these updated dental records for my kids.
Rest assured, those at Rocket Nation won't be able to stop smiling with that set of healthy, sparkling white teeth. With this new location in southern Champaign County for better oral care. Just off Route 45 at the only traffic light, 202 North P Street. It's Tolono Family Dental Care, 485-5760.
Your car's tires telling you it's time for a change? Right now at CarX Tire and Auto, we've got some of the major tire lines available with an incredible deal. Buy 3, get 1 free. Select tires from Kelly and Economy are all buy 3, get 1 free. Then let your CarX trained mechanic handle mounting, balancing, and expert installation. Visit your CarX man in Champaign and Danville, as this tire offer won't last long. Stop in, call, or schedule online at CarX.com.
Don't worry, call the CarX man.
Pia's opens every morning, daily at 7 a.m. You will find it all at Pia's with live video gaming, sports, food, drinks, and fun. See you at Pia's, West Springfield Avenue in Champaign. Serving food 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and drinks until 2 a.m. daily. Pia serves up its famous 10-ounce slugger burger, along with great wings and so much more. You will find it all at Pia's with live video gaming, sports, food, drinks, and fun. See you at Pia's, West Springfield Avenue in Champaign.
Sunshine in your eyes. Mike, Roy, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning.
All right. I'm nervous for you, Mike, because it's always embarrassing when people get on and miss. What is the name of this Styx song?
That is Lady.
It is Lady.
That's right.
You win. You've seen Styx 8 times?
Yes, I have. This will be number 9.
Well, they're pretty good, obviously, huh?
They are. I've been following ever since they were on what was then called the Wooden Nickel Records label. So that goes way back.
Well, you deserve to go to this one. Such a great fan. Mike, you enjoy these seats, my friend. Enjoy and good luck
Thank you so much.
Hey, good luck with the good vibes move too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting chaotic, but we're hanging in there. Thank you.
You bet, buddy. Mike Roy wins.
Touch me. That's great.
That is fun.
And he does so much great work with the Unity Music Boosters and Sydney Fun Days at the end of July. Good job, Mike.
Yep, he wins, and he's a good vibes technician. So he'll be part of the move. They're moving out next to DMV in Round Barn, 1st of April.
That's
right. Out there. I think that's going to be a good spot for him.
Agree.
Nice building next to a lot of foot traffic. Because everybody's got to go in. I said, free TV, put it in Mandarin, because there's a lot of people.
So is that the old Jerry's IGA location?
Nope, that's the other one, other side.
Okay, gotcha.
It's just next to one of the strip mall where the Ace Hardware used to be.
Okay, yeah.
The Round Barn True Value used to be.
All right.
Right there. All right, we'll be right back. Your news is next. Then we talk about this crazy wind coming. Stand by. 8:30. When water rushes in, keep the damage out by calling the cleanup team that's faster to any other size disaster. Serve Pro at 217-355-0077. That's where you'll find the specialist with the experience, equipment, and training to help make sure your property is dry the first time. So when water damage strikes your home or business, strike back by calling the cleanup team the insurance industry has trusted for more than 40 years. 217-355-0077. On the web at Serve Pro of Champaign. Like it never even happened. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Fox News. I'm Lillian Wu. A former political advisor to President Trump back in court this morning, Roger Stone, going before a judge over a possible gag order violation.
Struggling to keep himself out of jail pending a trial for lying to Congress. Now the judge is concerned that Stone and his legal team were not forthcoming with her about the re-release of a book that he's written that has a new title called The Myth of Russian Collusion, the inside story of how Donald Trump really won.
Fox's Catherine Herridge. Beto O'Rourke, a rising star in the Democratic Party, launching his run for the presidency.
The 46-year-old former U.S. congressman from Texas kicking off his campaign in an online video, saying this moment of peril produces perhaps the greatest moment of promise for this country.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland. And the U.S. joining dozens of countries in grounding the Boeing jet involved in the Ethiopian air crash. This is Fox News.
Check your local news, brought to you by American Eagle Auto Glass. You ever get one of those rock chips? Man, they're pesky, and they'll grow, too. And you say, yeah, I got to take care of that. Well, if you go to 706 Bloomington Road in Champaign, Wade Adams can fix it, $50, I think. I think it'll come to you for $75. Why not? American Eagle Auto Glass bringing us the local news.
Good morning. I'm Jamie Monticelli with your ESPN 93.5 local news update. 8 area McDonald's restaurants have been sold to family members of a lawmaker out of Taylorville. The News Gazette says the restaurants have been sold to family members of U.S. Representative Rodney Davis. Davis's brother Brad and father Marty completed the sale on Wednesday. They own other McDonald's locations in cities like Taylorville and Vandalia. A Minnesota-based search firm has put together a list of qualities for the next superintendent of Urbana schools based on a lot of public input. The News Gazette says a representative from School Exec Connect told school board members this week community members hoped a new superintendent would be someone visible both in and out of the district, who is collaborative and an effective team builder, who is visionary and forward-thinking. Being bilingual would be a plus. The results come from 20 focus groups plus a couple of open forums. Board members will be interviewing 5 to 7 candidates in late April. You're up to date. I'm Jamie Monticelli.
Do you avoid going through the drive-thru windows because you have to open your door to place your order? Is the dog wanting the window down to get the spring air in his face? Are the kids embarrassed by the rock chips in the windshield? Well, make the family happy and spring into getting it all fixed. Call American Eagle Auto Glass at 443-GLASS. Their certified technicians can repair your window regulator, fix your rock chips, or replace any needed auto glass. American Eagle Auto Glass, 443-4527. Clearly the right choice.
There's nothing small about
about your business, your passion, your hours, your reputation. It's all huge. Your partnership's even bigger. With Dell Small Business Technology Advisors, you'll get the tech, advice, and one-on-one partnership to help your business grow. Because with reliable Dell PCs with Intel Core processors, you can focus on what matters most, getting business done. Call 877-BY-DELL to speak with an advisor today. That's 877-BY-DELL.
Did I tell you American Eagle Auto Glass come to you for $75? Isn't that worth that?
Nice.
Yeah. American Eagle Auto Glass, sponsors of our local news. Let's check your weather.
High wind warning until 10 tonight. It starts in about 25 minutes. Southwesterly gusts 31 miles per hour up to 60 miles an hour. 60% chance of thunderstorms still in the forecast. Today's high 65 down to 35. Morning showers. They say we could see some snowflakes in the morning. High 39 and low 27. Partly cloudy Saturday and Sunday as we get inside 40 down into the mid 20s at night.
We have baseball, darn it.
We do. Open up the season against SIU.
4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. It's going to feel cold. So if you go to the ball game, I'd wear the biggest coat you had because it always gets colder the longer you're out.
That's true.
So wear everything you have and look like a dope, but you'll be warm.
When you go out there at 4, though, it might be that you're wearing the coat around your hips.
No, I don't think. It'll be 40. Windy and 40?
Okay.
I mean, when you walk outside your car, it's fine, but believe me, I've done this.
But you look like the Michelin man at some of those Illini games.
And your choice is, do you want to be cold?
I know.
Stay
healthier than most.
We've been out there 4, 5, 6 hours at a time for golf. So we know how to dress on this stuff.
Okay.
And if you don't mind being cold, shivery, but look good, then go ahead and.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how my girls are in high school. I hardly ever wear a coat.
Well,
but I'm always saying, what if you have car trouble? So a lot of times they'll keep the coat in the car.
I get it. I don't know. Or go buy a cool coat. Just go to, one of the resales. You get a great coat for nothing.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I don't.
Now, by the way,
I look like the Michelin man.
I mean,
kind of cut deep.
Remember Christmas story with the guy walking around and he can't put his arms down.
Sticks and stones. Okay, I don't care.
Okay,
I don't like being cold.
I know.
Why the snowbirds are just having so much fun with down in Florida.
They do,
and I'm here. It's just cold. That's why I take trips in the winter. Going to Hawaii, by the way.
Is that right?
No long flight.
2020.
December 27th.
Okay, so
I'm not going to miss as much work this time.
Okay.
Because we'll be back January 12th, so maybe a good full week of normal.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay.
And I'll be in the islands. I'll be able to do some reporting. But anyway, you want to join us, you can go to StevieJTravel.com. But we're unique because we're no long flight. A lot of people don't like long flights. We're flying to San Francisco, and then we'll cruise out and cruise back.
When my mom and dad went out for their wedding anniversary, a big one, I can't remember which number now.
50 maybe?
My dad got sick on that long flight because of that recirculated air.
It's a long flight.
Sitting next to someone who was coughing.
Darn it. Well, we're going to cruise out from San Francisco. Love to have you. We're going to have a travel show, by the way, in April at the iHotel, April 30. I'll remind you, but you got to come on out and hear about all the trips. Dick Van Dyke Appliance World, all they do is appliances. So they're great at it. I mean, right? They've been doing it 42 years. Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. You can go and get started at appliance-world.com. And if you're driving on Neal toward the mall and you see it on the right-hand side as you're driving north, just pull in. You'll be impressed with their people because you'll be impressed with what's out there. Because if you haven't bought a fridge in a decade or so, it's different. And you're going to get great prices. You're going to get armed with your 10-year protection plan. Efficiencies, amazing what a washer and dryer can do these days. Darn near everything. I mean, they got hanging stalls now and steamers and wow. Low prices. It's bells and whistles. Yep. Maytag, Electrolux, Bosch, Frigidaire, GE, Whirlpool, and more. Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. Check them out. Wow. Appliance-world.com. Our friend Jeff Manasso, Fox News radio reporter. I don't even know what a 100-mile-an-hour blizzard looks like, Jeff. What the heck was that?
Yeah, ground zero is right along the I-80 corridor, I-76, in Wyoming, Colorado, the Rockies, and Northern Plains right now. There are blizzard and winter storm warnings. across those areas with almost Cat 2 hurricane force winds and gusts topping 100 miles per hour. We've seen down trees and down power lines. Folks in Denver, spin-outs everywhere, and parts of I-70 and 76 shut down from the Denver area to Nebraska down to Kansas. 2 to 3 feet of snow dropping in a quick pace, and zero visibility. So there, as you can imagine, schools are closed, businesses are shut down, and it's not just the Rockies and Northern Plains dealing with that, but you've got the warmer temps here, which is welcome after that brutal winter, but that means rain for us, and flood warnings from the plains all the way out to Vermont, and high wind and severe thunderstorm warnings from Texas to Alabama and parts of the Northeast. So it's plausible that we could see some very severe thunderstorms, maybe even tornadoes pop up across the southern part of the state, the country.
I'll be honest, I've never heard of the term bomb cyclone. I've never heard that.
Yeah, I haven't either, and I'm not going to pretend to be a meteorologist, but it refers to basically a rapidly intensifying area of low pressure that creates this environment where tons of snow, tons of rain, packed in with heavy wind, all moves in at the same time in a very fast pace. And so that's what we're seeing in many parts of the country.
Okay, well, we'll keep our eyes on it, but boy, around here, I don't know if Chicago's going to get 60, but we're calling for 60-mile-an-hour winds this afternoon, peak gusts. That's tropical storm stuff, I think.
Yeah, and potentially dangerous, but with 50, 60-degree weather,
man,
I'll take that. I'll take that wind.
That's right. We got the nice temperatures, but I'm telling you, that's a strong gusty wind. So your garbage can might be down the street there.
Hey Jeff, switching gears just a bit. I'm leaving tomorrow for Chicago and St. Patrick's Day. It's always been on my bucket list. I want to see the parade. I want to see the river dying.
Bring the gear. It's going to be the Chicago River will be green, and plenty of green beer and green food to go around. Lots of revelers and partiers. It's a fun time here in Chicago.
Okay, good to hear.
But you mentioned she was making fun of my big coat. So you'd mentioned big coat.
Yeah, I wonder how the conditions are going to be for our party revelers in Chicago.
Well, it may be very chilly.
Oh, I mean, look, we're all Midwest hardy, right? So whether it's 30 degrees or 50 degrees, you add the green beer to it and the goofy costumes. I hope you're wearing something. Lots of folks will be wearing that stuff.
There you go.
It's just a good time no matter what.
She just called me the Michelin Man, so I'm kind of hurt by that.
When he goes out for the winter, he looks like the Michelin Man.
I don't really care, Jeff. I'm warm, okay? Okay? Is that so wrong? Okay, great work.
Stay warm, my friend.
You got it. Thank you so much, Jeff Manasso, Fox Radio in Chicago. Illinois wins for this fan.
Woo-hoo!
Nothing but relief.
Yeah.
I'm happy, but I'm relieved more than happy because I was just, and I don't get too wrapped up right now in this stuff, but that one would have hurt me, and I would have been pretty darn Debbie Downer if we'd lost that game to Northwestern.
You're right.
But we didn't.
We didn't.
So now we play on.
Yeah, so Joel had come to our house and sat down with us after looking at the space and had come up with some plans for things that we really wanted done in our landscaping. In our second meeting, he brought some computer imaging of what he envisioned the final project to look like. We, again, were sold with the idea and the concepts he came up with.
I want you to love your yard, your backyard patio, your built-in grill. Okay, just connect with me, and I'll be more than happy to come visit you and give you a free quote. I'm Joel Kuski, and you can actually connect with me at Kuski.com. That's KOUSKI.com.
The tradition lives on at the Illini Inn, located in the heart of Campus Town. Since 1970, thousands have frequented the inn, and the tradition lives on in a fully renovated space. Yes, the famous Mug Club, still around. Stop by, join today. You might just be member 100,000. Yep, there's that many that have joined the club. You should join today. Stop by the Illini Inn for lunch or dinner. They offer daily food and drink specials, including salad, wings, pizza, and more. The Illini Inn, an Illinois tradition. Find them at 901 South 4th Street, at theilliniinn.com, or search the Illini Inn on Facebook.
Great things are happening in Champaign. I'm sure you've noticed the new investment and new excitement downtown and on the streets of campus, where business is growing like never before. For over 20 years, Tom Bruno has been working hard on the City Council to improve Champaign. Tom's years of efforts are producing results. Tom Bruno's leadership on the City Council has seen the addition of a state-of-the-art new public library, new fire stations, and the end of chronic urban flooding. Tom Bruno believes in open and honest government. He voted for the addition of police body cameras and the establishment of the Citizens Police Advisory Committee. His vision for the city is focused on the future. We don't yet know the issues Champaign will face in the next 4 years, but we can trust Tom Bruno's sound reasoning to guide the city. Re-elect Tom Bruno to keep independent, common-sense leadership on the Champaign City Council.
This message approved by Tom Bruno.
Okay, if you need a vehicle, there was a Gracie really likes the CRV that Honda BMW has given her for being Miss Illinois.
Right.
And she loves the CRV, but she found a pre-owned Pilot. That's the kind of the big one.
Yeah.
And dang, I hate kind of mentioning it because I want to kind of look at that. It's $9,000. It's a 2011. 150,000 miles. The miles to me are like, if you take care of the vehicle, they'll go for a long time.
Gabby, my daughter's in a pre-owned Accord, and it goes and goes and goes.
If you got to change the oil and do that stuff that your husband knows how to do.
And of course, we're on it.
Yeah. So if you do that, those vehicles run for a long. Anyway, Honda BMW, drivechampaign.com. You can check out the Hondas, the pre-owned. If you go to the BMW side, make sure that floor is crisscross applesauce, like I always say. They can eat off the floor. It's so darn clean. Hey to Ben Quattrone, my good friend. It's Honda BMW, drivechampaign.com, off Neil at Burwash in Savoy. They are an award-winning dealership.
It was all about Georgie Bishonavilli last night, and 26 points is what he came out with. Our first 14 came from Georgie. He was on fire.
He really was, and he was pretty darn, a cheerleader, essentially, in overtime. How did you feel sitting out? That's what Jeremy Warner asked him.
I was just really excited. I can't really put it in my words. I was just so excited. At the same time, I was so confident in my guys because, I knew they would leave all out there. We've been through a really tough year, and I know these guys are tough.
I think the dancing has helped Georgie.
No, hey,
in his past,
his footwork.
Because he's got the moves.
He had an art and motion move at the end, in the beginning.
Underneath there.
Oh no, his and Brad Underwood has said his footwork is ridiculous.
Right.
And that really shows up. And he had a great game.
74-69 was the final in overtime. Round 2, 8:30 tonight as we face Iowa. NBA tonight. The Thunder and Pacers will go at it on ice. St. Louis Blues and Senators. Blackhawks beat Toronto 5-4 yesterday. That's sports. I'm Diane Ducey.
And the Jeremy Warner Show, 14 minutes away. Jeremy Warner was there. Derek Piper was there. So you get a lot of coverage and his thoughts on Iowa tonight. They say it's hard to beat a team 3 times. Didn't we lose twice to Iowa?
Right.
Didn't they make the first 10 threes they took us in Iowa City? I think I was in Asia, but
we're due.
I was in Asia and remember that.
Right.
So we got a little payback. Plus, isn't the pressure kind of off at this point?
Right.
Just, hey, you
Why
guys,
not?
Iowa, you're amazing. Aren't you just the best NBA team ever?
I think Vegas is saying only 3-point spread.
A little respect for us, I think. 8:47.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
80% of employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. It's the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hi, I'm Troy Lands from Lands Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Lands is your local Mitsubishi Electric Diamond dealer. Our technicians are experts at solving your comfort needs, one room or your whole house. Let us show you how a Mitsubishi Electric Heating and Cooling System can save you money now. Your comfort is our priority. Call Lands today at 1-800-AIR-REPAIR or find us online at landsinc.com. I'm Troy Lands, and you can count on my company because you can count on me.
It's all about the best beef, the best pork, and of course,
the sausages.
At the U of I Meat Sales Room. If Coach Ditka lived in CU, I'm sure he'd buy his meat from the U of I Meat Sales Room. The beef is great, the pork is great, but
the sausages
are delicious. Smoked sausage, Italian sausage, Polish sausage, and even brats. It's all fresh, locally produced, and locally grown. Visit the U of I Meat Sales Room near the corner of Lincoln and Florida in Urbana.
The sausages.
Thank you, Desco. We did only play Iowa once. It was in Iowa City, and that's when they hit 10 threes in a row or something.
That's right.
That's dumb. Unless it happens to us. So let's make our first 10 threes and a little payback tonight.
There you go.
Let's go.
We've got thunderstorms in the forecast still. Windy conditions, a high wind warning from 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. Gusts as high as 60 miles per hour. Today's high 65, dropping to 35. 39 the high tomorrow, down to 27. Morning showers and then some clouds and windy conditions. Over the weekend, partly cloudy Saturday and Sunday. Just inside 40 for our high and down to the mid-20s at night. Right now we're at 54 on ESPN 93.5. Shop away those winter blues and visit Game Day Spirit, where select men's and women's apparel is 30% off now. Ladies can shop great deals on Illinois branded business attire in Missy's and plus sizes, perfect for the office. Gentlemen gravitating towards a sharp casual look will find 47 brand apparel marked down as well. Exclusions may apply. Check deals online at GameDaySpirit.com and try one of your favorites on in the store.
Have you been to Rosati's Pizza in Urbana recently? We hit the streets to ask people what they think about Rosati's, 701 South Gregory in Urbana, and here's what we found out.
Okay, so what do you think about Rosati's Pizza?
It's great. Awesome. I love it. It rocks. They're absolutely amazing. Awesome. I like it. Awesome.
Find out how great Rosati's Pizza really is. Stop in for lunch or dinner, 701 South Gregory in Urbana, or call 328-2334.
Join us at Cunningham Children's Home in Urbana on April 5th and 6th for the 2019 Festival of Quilts presented by Arby's and WSCIA-TV. Our signature fundraiser, now in its 15th year, the festival features more than 100 beautifully hand and machine-made quilts on display and for auction. Your visit can also include shopping at our festival gift shop, a tour of campus, and a lunch and a baked treat. Help us celebrate a tradition that offers warmth, comfort, and hope to the youth at Cunningham Children's Home. Visit CunninghamHome.org for more information.
Napa know-how.
This month, at your local Napa Auto Care Center, when you get a premium oil change with a cabin air filter, you also get a $15 mail-in rebate, which means the pros do the job, and you get paid. Wait, what? Get your premium oil change and a cabin air filter and save $15 at Napa Auto Care. Quality parts installed by the pros. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Care Centers. Offer ends 4/30/19.
Ready to make your commute more entertaining, more interesting, even more productive? Then try 100% ad-free listening on Audible. Each month you'll get 2 Audible originals, exclusive titles you can't find anywhere else. Plus a credit good for any audiobook and unlimited access to exclusive fitness and wellness programs. All with our commitment-free guarantee. The most inspiring minds, the most compelling stories. Go to audible.com today to start your free 30-day trial. And your first audiobook is on us.
You know who to call when your car breaks down, and you know who to call when your trash needs hauled away. But who do you call when you need septic and sewer service? Gulliford Septic and Sewer, 337-5996. They can't put a new roof on your house, but they can clean your septic and sewer system. Recommendations say it should be cleaned every 3 years. Call Gulliford Septic and Sewer today, 337-5996. Have a grease trap that needs cleaned out? Have Gulliford clean it on a regular basis to avoid health department violations. When you need septic and sewer service, call Gulliford Septic and Sewer.
Watching Dennis Regan right now on his TV commercial on Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, would you look at that? What does that do? Oh. Anyway, they just, I don't even know what button to push, man. It's like a spaceship.
It's true.
Yeah. I just want some water. How's this contraption work anyway? I'm probably gonna turn into one of those guys. It's just amazing.
Right.
I used to be cool. I used to have a lot of hair. I mean, all that stuff. What happened? Wow. What the heck happened?
And inside the next 2 weeks, Stevie, you've got a milestone coming up.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Go ahead. Look away now.
Listen, when you open the paper, and I read the News Gazette, and I'm an advocate for the news. I love the News Gazette. But when I see the obituaries, and there's a whole lot of people dying younger than me.
I know.
That's the old live every day. Mm-hmm. One of my mentors in my life, Les Brown, the greatest motivational speaker of all time, says live full, die empty.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, because you just don't know.
That's right.
Okay, go Illini. Yeah, that's what the heck. I mean, I was a little, and I don't get too wrapped up. I mean, I try not to let an athletic event affect me for more than an hour. Because it's, what are you going to do? The Saints loss when we were in Singapore was a real bummer. I was really upset about that one. Anyway, go Illini tonight. I was so happy they got that done.
2 people coming in at the end of the show saying, did I miss the landscaping?
Yeah, Kusky Landscaping. We're going to give another one away later in April, but we gave it $1,000.
That's right.
And we got over 150 texts coming in.
Right.
And Joel Kusky Landscaping, he'll be happy to come out and give you a quote. And if he didn't win this time, he's still there. You can get a free quote on what did it take to really spruce it up. Okay,
That's right.
We're back tomorrow.
All right, enjoy the day. Go Illini.
Thank you. That's Diane Ducey. I am Stevie J. Jeremy Warner Show coming up next. You got to join us for this Cub Cardinal bus trip. Come on! Don't miss the 9th annual Stevie J Broadcasting Caravan to Busch Stadium as we enjoy the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs Sunday, June 2nd at 1:15. We only have 2 buses this year, and tickets are now on sale at the ESPN 93.5 studios. For $259 per ticket, get seats in the National Car Rental Suite with all food and beverages included, or buy your infield terrace ticket for only $139. Ticket prices include motor coach transportation. Get more details today online at ESPNCU.com. Every month we try and celebrate law enforcement. Officer George Sandwich, why did you want to do this?
I just always liked doing different things as I was coming up, getting older, coming out of high school, and got into the Army Guard, and eventually it kind of led me into a law enforcement job.
And you understood that there's danger and you got to wear a lot of equipment every day, and you liked it.
Yeah, the wonderful thing about a police officer is that when you're working shift is you kind of make your day as far as this is your district and this is your job. It's not the same old sitting in an office and day-to-day routine. You get out and you make your day.
But it's got stupid dangerous over the last 3 or 4 or 5 years where people look at police and they don't have the respect they used to. Can we get that back?
Some of the things that are happening now, they happened 20 plus years ago when I first started. It's just, I think you just hear about it, more of it now.
Brought to you by SK Exteriors. Their website, callsktoday.com.
Homeowner, taxpayer, university employee, and a townie. Those words describe Councilman Matthew Gladney. He knows Champaign. He grew up here. He understands the need to improve and maintain neighborhoods and the infrastructure in Champaign. For the past 4 years, Gladney has worked with our public safety network to face gun problems. Support and vote for Councilman Matthew Gladney on Tuesday, April 2nd.
I'm Angie Bricks, and I serve on the Champaign City Council with Matthew Gladney. Matthew is someone who's very thoughtful. He truly makes an effort to understand the issues. He's willing to meet with people. He goes to a lot of community events to get varying perspectives. At the end of the day, it's not about Matthew, but what's best for the city of Champaign and for the people who live here.
Hi, I'm Councilman Matthew Gladney, and I would appreciate your vote April 2nd. I vow to continue to work hard and make well-informed decisions to keep giving Champaign residents and taxpayers what they need and expect. Vote for me on April 2nd.
Paid for by Friends of Matthew Gladney.
The Luck of the Irish is with you through Sunday at Houlihan's with the Irish-themed menu featuring corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes. The Reuben is delicious. Houlihan's giving you the best in Irish fare. Keep those Irish eyes a-smiling. Tuesdays live in the lounge with entertainment from 5:30 to 7:30, plus your half-price bottles of wine on Tuesday. Open at 7 a.m. and a great choice for brunch on the weekend. Houlihan's just south of the State Farm Center at First and St. Mary.
When servicing your vehicle, Midas covers you with ASC certified technicians installing the right parts at a competitive price. Owner and manager Dave Peters' crew has the skill to save you time and money on repairs. Quality services standard at your Urbana Midas store, ensuring your satisfaction. Get an oil change, engine and transmission work, brake service, tires and alignment, batteries, and of course, mufflers and exhaust. See Midas for manufacturer's scheduled maintenance for all makes. Service? It's spelled M-I-D-A-S. They're on West University, Urbana.
Hi, it's Corey with Max Twin City Recycling. We pride ourselves on giving the area an outlet to recycle and get paid for their unwanted metals. We're taking our community focus a step further with our Recycling for a Cause program. Each month, Max Twin City will choose a different local charity to feature in an effort to raise money for those causes. Visit maxrecycling.com for a complete list of program details.
You worked hard, paid your dues, mastered your trade. Now it's time for the next level. At Roanoke Concrete, they don't employ workers, they build leaders. If you're looking for a job, hours, competitive wages, excellent health insurance and pension benefits for full-time hires, you need to apply today at Roanoke Concrete. They're hiring concrete mixer drivers, yardmen, seasonal help, mechanics. They're in Champaign, Urbana, and Bloomington Normal. Apply today and begin your journey. Go to RoanokeConcreteProd.com. That's right, RoanokeConcreteProd.com.
New from the #1 New York Times best-selling author of the Natchez Burning trilogy, Greg Iles, comes Cemetery Road. He never meant to kill his brother. He never set out to hate his father. And he never dreamed he would bury his own son. But on this road, there is no forgiveness and no justice. Cemetery Road, the propulsive new thriller that critics are calling intense and compulsively readable. Read Cemetery Road by Greg Iles. On sale now from Morrow.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign, Urbana, your home for the